Well, hello, darlings. It's Miss Tia again. I hope you all are doing well. Did any of y'all happen to see Chasing Truth or Tracy Ann, her panel yesterday? She had Deets from the Streets and Gavel Geeks on there, and they were talking about Stacey Slay. You know, it's been a couple weeks that Miss Tiffany Marie had pretty much put out basically an order, a demand for Tracy to look into Stacey Slay. And Tracy was nice, I guess, and said, because personally Miss Tia would have told her to pound sand, but, you know, that's just Miss Tia. But Tracy did. She looked into Stacey Slay, and I guess that they said that when they started digging into this Stacey Slay, which is supposedly the fake Fed that was involved early on with, like, the marathon and the billboards and all that stuff with early in that time during the Summer Wells case. I'm not real sure how long she was in there. I guess she wanted to talk to Jody, or I don't know what all the woman was doing. But the bottom line was, she said, I guess, that she was a law enforcement agent, and she wasn't. She was fake. And so Tracy and I guess Deets and Gavel looked into that, and they found out that she didn't just do that in the Summer Wells case. She had been, like, making her rounds for, I think they said 5 years or so, in all kinds of cases. And they had talked to the people that knew her in those cases, and then some friends that she had made on Facebook. And so the bottom line is, I guess they determined that Stacey Slay was a real person, and she really got involved, and she was fake. And the sad thing is, I guess, that she apparently passed away, which is really sad. You know, I mean, even if she was doing these things that she shouldn't have been doing, you don't want nobody died. But I don't know. That would seem kind of strange to me that she just happened to pass away. But they said that they looked into it, and that they had, or Tracy said she had received information that pretty much confirmed to her that the woman did pass away. It was information that was personal, and she didn't want to share it, and I respect that. You don't want to, I mean, I don't know what she saw or received, but, you know, I trust that she's, you know, Tracy's pretty credible, and so I trust her judgment. So she, you know, she feels like that this Stacey Slay has passed away, and so basically that was the information that they were putting out, that they had really, Deets and Tracy had spent a lot of time talking to a lot of different people to get this information. And so Tracy packaged it up together, I guess, into a video, and then they were on panel to, like, ask, you know, answer questions or whatever. And so they did that, and it was informational. Miss Tia was listening. But wouldn't you know, here comes Miss Tiffany Marie. She has to come in the chat and disrupt it and say these really passive-aggressive things sarcastically, you know, and then just came right out and just was outright hateful, saying horrible things that they were covering for Penny, which I don't even know how that even came in there. I mean, but, you know, Penny obviously wasn't going to say nothing about this. I mean, I don't know why. If Penny was the one that dealt with the lady, I don't know why Penny didn't come out and do this herself, but apparently she's done disappeared off of YouTube. I don't know. Maybe she's around somewhere, but anyway, Tracy was asked to do it, and I guess she did. Well, Tiffany had to come in her chat and be all nasty, and then her little followers had to follow behind her, and they have to be all nasty too. Why do they do that? I don't understand. Why? Like, if you... Okay, so this is what Miss Tia has determined. because then Tiffany Marie had to go on her man Benny's page because he had something to say, which Benny looked like he started down a certain kind of way, like he was going to really say some, not nice things, I guess, about Miss Tracy. But then, because his title, y'all, was like Chasing Snoop, something like that. It was like Chasing Spoofs, I think it was. Just so disrespectful. But then Tiffany has to go on there and, she's talking to Benny, and he was really like he was going to be ugly about it. But then Tracy, I keep wanting to call her Chasing. It's so hard not to. But she went up on his panel. She asked for a link. She was in the chat talking, and she finally asked for a link. And then when she went up there, Tiffany disappeared. All of a sudden, she had to go smoke a cigarette. And then Benny started talking to Tracy, and he changed his tone a little bit. But this is what I have determined, guys. And Miss Tia may be completely off base about this, and y'all can just tell me if I am. But I think that it wouldn't have mattered what Tracy and them other ladies had put together, what they found when they were investigating and researching into the Stacey Slay. I don't think it would have mattered what they said, because Tiffany and her little followers were already prepared to put a negative spin and to criticize no matter what the outcome of their research had been. Miss Tia, I truly believe that. Miss Tia believes that. I really think that it wouldn't have mattered what they had said about this person. That they already had it planned out, that nothing was going to be good enough. They weren't going to believe anything. They didn't research well enough. Something. Because, Miss Tiffany Marie is not going to agree with anything that she wasn't a part of, even when she throws it out there that somebody else should do it. And so this is my question. Since Miss Tiffany Marie is not happy with the things that other people do, even though she appears to want them to do that, she only wants them to do that so she has something to criticize, something to talk about, some content on her channel. But if she truly wants something done and she knows that there's nobody going to be able to do it good enough or the way she would do it, why don't she do it herself? Why don't she do it herself? I just don't understand. Personally, I think everybody ought to just ignore Tiffany Marie. Those ladies that she criticizes all the time don't do a dang thing that she suggests. Why does she matter? Who is she? I've watched her panel before, and I've seen her. And, she might have a lot of people watching. Like, maybe say she has 150, 200 people watching her. She ain't got about 11 people in the chat that are being interactive with her. Half of those are her mods. Y'all ever seen that? Y'all look next time. But if I was Miss Tracy and Beats and Gavel and anybody else that Tiffany throws out that you need to do this or you need to do that, don't do a dang thing she says. If she wants something done, make her do it herself. And y'all have a good day, darlings. Miss T will talk to you soon.